Hi, it's Janet Cruz. Welcome back to part 2 in this special 3-part Holiday 2014 video series. A couple days ago I talked about my fears and kind of your fears too, and then you heard a little bit about my story and how I kind of dealt with that and got started dancing and pursued that in the hopes of encouraging you as you develop in your dancing career. I'm hoping that that will encourage you. And then we also talked about, at the very end, about, well, now what's the next step? What do we do now? We work on dance steps, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So today I want to talk about something that has been the thorn in our side for many a moon, and that's a special kind of triple steps, specifically coasters, mambos, and sailors. So we're going to talk about those three. I'm going to show you how they're done, explain them a little bit, with the hopes that that might help you as you pursue your dancing. So triples, you know, are 3 movements in 2 beats of music. If I did straight counts, 1, 2, 2 beats, 1, 2, 2 steps, 1, 2. If I do triple steps, 3 steps in 2 beats of music, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. 2 beats, 3 movements, 1 and 2. Here's my triple, 1 and 2. Instead of the straight count, we're doing 3 movements in 2 beats of music. 1, 2, 1, 2. That said, there's special kinds of triples that kind of get people hung up. So, my first one I want to go over is a coaster step. I'm calling this a glider step because we go back and forward. If I start with the left, that's what's happening. If I start with the right, that's what's happening. It's a redirectional step. The whole purpose is catch the momentum going backwards, collect your weight together under your body, and then change your direction and go forwards. And we do that in 2 beats of music generally. So if I start with the right foot, it looks like this, back, together, forward. And if I start with the left foot, it looks like this, back, together, forward. So a right triple in place, 1 and 2, a right coaster, 1 and 2. A left triple in place, 1 and 2, a left coaster, 1 and 2. So your foot positioning when you do that, I want you to keep your weight on the balls of your feet on 1 and push off with the left ball, step forward with the heel of the right. You're flat-footed then. All your weight is nice and solid on the entire foot of your right foot when you do it with your right foot leading. Left would be just the opposite, ball, flat with a heel lead. So I'm just trying to explain that a little bit more so that you can work on that. Those come in quite often. You will often see this combination, rock, step, coaster, step. And that would be 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very common. So hopefully that will help you with that. Let's talk about mambo steps. Mambos are similar to coasters in that they are triples, but they are done a little bit differently. Now, I have heard from different choreographers, people way up there in their field, that mambos can be done on the beat and they are a 4-count move, or they are a triple count, they are a 2-count move. For our purposes, the most that I see in the dancing step sheets that we are doing, they are normally done as a triple step, so that's what I'm going to go with. However, in dances like Rockin' the Wagon Wheel, they are set up as a 4-count move, and I'll talk about that after I show you the triple. So, if we do just rock steps, we rock forward, we recover our way back. That's 2 beats. If we do a rocking chair, we do a forward rock, recover back, and a back rock, recover forward. If you do a mambo step, it's in between. Forward, recover, replace. So my weight is on my left foot. Here's how it looks from the back. Forward left, recover right, replace your weight on your left. And that is often counted in triples. 1 and 2. Weights on the right. Forward on the right, back on the left, replace the weight on the right as you are next to the standing foot. From this side, forward, back, replace. So, in Rocking the Wagon Wheel, you're doing that to the side. Let me back up. I just showed you forward ones. You can do mambos to the side. Side rock, recover, replace. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. That's the move that you will see in Rocking the Wagon Wheel, and it's counted on the beat instead of as a triple. 1, 2, 3, hold 4. It's actually the same move done half time in my opinion, because if you do it on a triple step, we're going to wait on that second and. 1 and 2, hold on and. 3 and 4, hold on and. And if you do it on the beat, 1, 2, 3, hold 4, 5, 6, 7, hold 8. It gives the same effect. In dances like American Kids, when you do a mambo left, forward, back, replace, and I'm stepping past the foot. Don't you love these big old pants here? You can barely see my feet. I'm rocking forward, coming back, and then passing my foot. And the reason I do that on the first mambo is because the next step is backwards. So it's kind of helping your body know that you're going back in momentum. So, I've talked about coasters, talked about mambos. Let's talk about sailors. Judy McDonald is a highly respected choreographer and dancer out of Canada whom I respect immensely. And she showed sailors in a very different way than I had been exposed to them before. And I'm going to share her method of teaching them to you in the hopes that it might assist you as well. Think of a sailor step like you're standing on the rails of a railroad train tracks. So, if I'm doing a right sailor step, the movement of the feet is back, side, step. So, think of, I don't know if you can see here, I've got a floor vent here in front of me. That's one of my railroad tracks. That's the right one. Here's the left one. My right foot is standing on the right railroad track. I'm going back on the right foot on 1, to the side with the left. 2 comes pretty much back where I started from. Okay? Back, side, step, back, side, step. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So I'm working off of the railroad tracks vertically. Back, side, step, back, side, step. Your count, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And the thing to remember with sailors is you want to have a little bit of swing in your hips. So think of your isolations with your shoulders kind of flat, and your hips are moving, but your shoulders are not. And that'll give it the swing that we're looking for in sailor steps. So, hopefully that helps. Coasters, mambos, sailors, 3 different types of triple steps that show up in a lot of different dances, and that's pretty cool. So, now where are we? Now we are, okay, I know a little bit more. Now what do? I'm still really scared to do this. I don't have the confidence that it takes to do this. Because what is the barrier to a lot of confidence? A lot of knowledge. So the thing to do is just do it. Take lessons, watch videos, get out there and practice. If you feel more comfortable standing in front of your blinds in your living room or your mirror going over stuff, I encourage you to do so. But the only thing that's going to get you moving is to move. So join me again in 2 days. We're going to talk about some more stuff, and then we'll go from there. Thanks, and I will see you on the dance floor.